Alright, so I'm Sean,
Ricki?
and we're here to talk to you about video games. What are we doing this for anyway?
We're not on the radio, as you probably can tell. We're in my
No.
bedroom. Hi. So we're just doing this during the uni holidays, just to keep you up to date on all the gaming news going on around the world.
Yeah, talking about stuff and complaining about stuff. And hey,
Yeah.
let's start complaining about stuff. Steam, what are you doing?
Yeah, I know, this is bullshit, alright? We're on the Steam store right now, and Blue is winning today by...
Light blue, yeah, light blue.
have
Light blue.
pretty much
Yes.
fivefold more than anyone else in points.
So if you don't know, Steam sales are on at the moment, and of course everyone knows. Well, a lot of people who are on PC know about Steam sales. Now it's the 5th day today, for us Australians at least.
Yes.
And every day Steam has got going for this time around teams. So there are 5 teams, and each you are assigned to a particular team.
Yep.
And depending on how much money you spend on the store, so I think it's $10 equals a point. So if you spend up to $10 worth of games, you get 1 point for your coloured team. Now the team with the highest points at the end of the day, 30 members of that team who contributed points will get 3 items off their wish list. You know, Steam, Valve found out the number 3.
They did, finally.
30 and 3.
Oh my god.
You just...
That's a premonition.
Just
Half-Life
realised that.
3 confirmed. It's coming.
Portal 3, Half-Life 3, Left 4 Dead 3, fuck it, they're all free.
Yes.
Team Fortress 3.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Okay, anyway, so we're looking at it now. Now, yesterday, green team won. Yes.
By a
Pink team won.
lot.
Pink team won by a lot. Day before that was green by a lot. Day before that was purple by a lot.
That was red.
Red.
Red, then purple. Purple on the first day, then
Purple
red.
won first. There we go.
Yeah.
So, a different team has been winning every time. Now, if we swap over to Steam, so let's just quickly move this over.
Give me 2 seconds.
So have a look at Steam stuff for today, and you'll see
There is
light blue.
the live scoreboard. I'll put up in the
Cover
corner.
my face.
Sorry, I'm just gonna put it. There we go. There. How about that? That is the live scoreboard as it's happening.
What the hell?
Yeah, that's bullshit. And yesterday was the same. It was like you went on and all the teams were about the 100,000, and then whoever won the green team yesterday was like streaks ahead. So we sort of worked out that possibly whoever signs up that day gets just added to the one team, and then they want to buy stuff so that they just add all the points up for those people joining on that day.
Or maybe it's rigged.
Maybe it's rigged. That's true too. But you got to think, the day you signed up, that's the day that your team won.
No.
It was the next day.
Yeah, next day.
Okay. But that was... I'm trying to work
I
out...
joined day 2.
Yeah, but I'm trying to work
green
out...
won day 3.
if you joined when America had started day 2.
No, it was still day 2.
Oh, okay.
It's still day 2.
Oh. It's very confusing because it's all run on their time and we're in Australia, so it's a bit weird. But
yeah, having a look at those numbers.
yeah,
It
could be a little bit rigged. But I mean, if that gives every team a chance to win one day or 2 days, seeing as it goes for 11 days, that's fine. I guess I have no issue with that.
Yeah, but what's the point?
I have nothing for
exactly.
I have nothing for that.
What's the point of rigging something like that? Like, I'm looking at the thing now. The pink team is what, second?
Yeah.
Pink team will be able to push forward and buy a heap of games and push up, but I don't think it's going to do much. That's 500,000 points nearly in front.
Yeah.
That's a shit ton of money. Just spending on games.
Although we did actually have a look, and my team, red team, who is coming last, good work.
Have they still gone down? No, they've gone up.
Yeah, their numbers were going down, and then it started going back up again.
Yeah, they lost about 40 points, and then they started going up really slowly.
How do you lose numbers in Steam scoreboard? I don't get it.
It doesn't say.
Did people give the games back or something?
But they don't
I have
allow
no
those
idea.
refunds.
I know. That's what I'm trying to work out.
They had the one refund for Bioshock Infinite.
Yeah.
Because a guy couldn't play it because of religious beliefs, and you're meant to get baptized before you can enter Columbia. And so he's like, I can't do this. It's against my religion in the game. So they gave him a refund. But yeah, I don't think you can refund games.
No, I don't think so. Not on Steam.
No, not on Steam.
Because you just can't get a scratch disc. It doesn't work like that.
That's absolutely fucked.
Yeah. So we'll have the live scoreboard going on while we're talking and see.
We are?
Why not?
All right.
It's not really in your way anymore.
No,
Is it?
I'm
No.
kind of sinking down.
Anyway, so we'll get that going. In other news, I got an Xbox One. Finally.
I got an Xbox One.
Yeah, we both did on the same day.
Not everyone knows.
Don't tell his parents.
What?
What? So yeah, I got my Xbox One. I set it up. Pretty easy to set up. The Kinect was a bit of a pain in the ass because it took me 5 goes to plug it into the back of my Xbox for it to actually register, which was probably the only issue that I had.
That's interesting. I didn't get those problems when I put mine up. I just plugged it in and worked fine.
Well, let's see the difference. I bought mine brand new. You got yours pre-owned.
Yes.
Yeah. So you could just plug yours in. All the updates were already on there, and you could just go ahead and start playing.
I reset to factory settings. I mean,
yeah,
it had some guy's account with like 2,000 gamer score. I was like, get out of here! You're such a noob.
But yeah, I had to set up mine from scratch, and it took maybe, I don't know, half an hour to 45 minutes to get the updates done. I synced my YouTube account, my Twitch account, and Skype all up to the Xbox, so that they're all now mine or my accounts. Other than that, it was fairly simple. Just the Kinect was a bit of a pain in the ass. I do intend to use it a bit, I guess.
Well, I've got my Kinect set up.
Yeah,
mine's set up, ready to go, and I have used it a little bit. Mainly vocal commands. Like, it's really nice where I'm on the PC. Xbox One is in the background. It's like Xbox go to, whatever. And it's nice because that means that I don't have to get the controller and do it all manually. Especially if you have to go into like multiple windows. So, for example, you have to go to like for example, with PC Talk, you have to go control panel settings, like display, that sort of thing. I could just say Xbox go to display, and it will go to displays where it can do the ratio and all that sort of stuff. That's pretty neat.
What's your success rate for voice commands for it actually registering?
I think I'm on about 75%.
That's what I've heard from most people. Is like about 3/4 of the time you will get the voice command you ask for and it works.
Yeah.
And that's when you think it's the best technology in the world. But then the 25% of the time it doesn't work, that's when you get a bit annoyed.
Yeah.
But you got to take the good with the bad, I think, in that respect. And it's just like, if it works 75% of the time, that's honestly not too bad for technology that isn't quite perfected yet.
I reckon, I'm really happy that my bedroom is on the other side of the house compared to everyone else in the house. So, I was sitting there for a good 5 minutes saying, Xbox, go to achievements. About, 5 minutes of that. Got nothing until the very end where I was like, you know what, fuck it. Down. Achievements. That's all I need to do.
But you're not waking anyone up shouting at your Xbox.
Yeah, this was 3 a.m.
Yeah, whereas I'm living in an apartment and I've got 2 bedrooms either side of me, so I really can't yell at my Kinect at 3 in the morning.
I yell at it.
I just yell at my PC at 3 in the morning when I'm playing Dota.
Yeah.
Yeah, not good.
That's because you need to play it more.
I know, I do. I really do.
You suck horribly at it.
I do. I don't care.
You don't know which character to do you? Because you practice what? Lifestealer, Tide Hunter. Who else?
Enchantress.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Okay, what is
Dota!
What does Enchantress do?
She's ranged, and she can make creeps hers. She can enchant them.
Yeah, what else can she do?
I don't fucking know.
Okay, so she's got an attack slow, so if somebody was to attack her, there's a percentage that they
See,
can
now we're just
slow.
talking about Dota. Let's stop talking about Dota.
We just started.
I know, but we're still talking about it.
What do you want to talk about then?
I don't fucking know.
Well, anyway, on the Xbox One, I've been playing Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare.
It's actually really fun.
It is
Get
surprisingly fun.
And play it. It's good.
It's on the 360, the Xbox One, and I'm pretty sure... Is it on the PC?
It's coming to PC in... Give me 2 seconds. It's on the Origin store. 1 day, 10 hours, and 8 minutes.
There you go.
It's coming to PC, but it's on Origin, so...
Yeah, so look, they probably need a couple more hamsters in the wheels before they can get that powered along, as well as Battlefield. But, yeah, it's great fun.
Like I said, I've had no issues with the hardline beta at all, and I've been playing the hell out of it. So, I don't know, maybe Origin's finally got their act together.
Maybe. Let's not really accept that until I can see, like...
We're not here to break news.
Concrete proof, yeah. We're not here to break news, yeah, because we're always a couple of weeks late.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare, like, they've got the classes, so on the plant side you've got your pea shooter, your sunflower, your cactus, and your chomper. So the big purple chomper guy, you can use him. And on the zombie side, you can use like a regular zombie, like a gunner, the scientist zombie, who is like a shotgunner. So you can actually like warp in close and shotgun, and they're also the healer. Then you've got like your tank, your heavy, and he's the engineer.
Yep. And
so he's got, he's your engineer. He can send off like a little, little recon The zombie
yeah.
head droid thing.
Yeah, they're the things that fly around and shoot. Yeah.
Like the cactus can send out onions.
Yes.
And the last one is the All-Star, or the college rugby.
Oh, with the minigun.
Yeah.
He's a prick.
Now it does have
God damn.
So it does have like a cooldown. It doesn't have ammo. You don't have to reload. And the thing is, one thing that I do like about it is it's not just for casual games. Like it is for like the hardcore sort of third-person shooter games, but also
I can see how like it is very class-based, like most of your MOBAs and stuff like that. You have people who will play specific roles in the game, like your healer, your heavy, your carry, your support, that sort of thing. So I can see how hardcore gamers could get into it, even though it looks a bit kiddish.
Yeah.
But it does have the classes and stuff to intrigue even the hardcore gamer to go and get out and play it.
But also with the game, you don't have ammo. Like you don't have a max ammo sort of thing, which if you run out, you're screwed. So you've got your clip, and once you reload that, you've got another fresh clip, and you can just you have effectively unlimited ammo.
Yeah,
and that's excellent for this sort of game, and the wide audience that they're trying to target. Like that's great. It still provides like the that competitiveness in the game, but overall, it allows everyone to from all different skill levels to say, hey, I can jump in and join. Don't have to worry about ammo. The only thing you have to worry about is health, and even then, it will heal up to half, the halfway point of your health automatically after a couple of seconds. So it won't heal you fully. No. It will heal you half, and then you have to go to a heal spot for the zombies, or hopefully a sunflower is on your team, and they'll be able to come over and use a heal beam similar to the medic in Team Fortress 2.
Yes, it does actually look very similar.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it's great game, good fun.
Yeah.
Garden Ops is really good, where you get to plant a garden, and then it's almost like tower defense in a sense that you've got these pot plants around. You can plant plants in them, and then you sit back and try and defend your garden against different waves, up to 10 waves. They've got this little card thing, which I was really skeptical at first, but I don't know, it's sort of growing on me. You have the opportunity to earn coins while you're playing the game. So whether you're in single player or a multiplayer online game, whatever, you'll earn coins. These coins are used to purchase trading card packs. And in these trading card packs, they can have up between 5 and 10 cards. They'll tell you what's in them. And they'll either have plants that you can use for garden ops, so to put in the pot plants and all that sort of thing, or even zombies for the graveyards versus gardens mode, which is half and half. And they've also got character customization items. Now, within these character customization items, which could be like leopard print for your chomper, is different characters. So you can get a different part of a different character. And once you get all the parts to the character, you've unlocked that character.
Yep.
And that's pretty cool. You can buy a pack of cards for 1,000 coins or 40,000 coins. I'm not sure if you can actually buy coins. I have a feeling you can. So there can be microtransactions in place.
Yep.
But they've hidden it really well in a sense that you don't need them. It's nice to go. If you're going to play Garden Ops, you're going to have to probably buy the plants pack, which is only 1,000 coins. If you were doing it solo, otherwise it's fairly difficult in normal mode, even just on normal difficulty. It's fairly difficult to keep the garden alive. But yeah, that's a nice little mechanic that they've done, and hopefully we can see that in a couple of games in the future.
Yeah. It does. I played it the other night at his place, and you look at it and he's like, okay, this is a fucking kids game, but it is very intense, especially when you are defending with the tower defense style of game. When you get the big brawler, gargantuan, that's some scary stuff right there.
'Cause he'll charge at you.
Oh yeah,
and he'll hit
big.
you with like a what was it? Electricity.
I have no idea. It was
power pole.
Yeah, that's right. It was a bloody telephone pole. Yeah, smacks you over the head with it. It's not fun. But no, it was a very fun game. I will be getting it for my Xbone when I get around to buying some more games for it, because I got the EB Games current bundle, whatever it is. So I got Battlefield 4, what else did I get? Watch Dogs, Titanfall, and Forza 5. Both of those as digital downloads. So I've downloaded them onto my console.
That was 90 gig,
yeah, between the two of them, about 90 gig.
Because Forza is 40.
And Titanfall is about 50.
Yeah.
So that was a very long time. I think I did it 2 nights. It took me to actually download. Solid downloading to actually get the entire games onto my... Because you can play them at 60-70%. I think Forza
for some games,
yeah, for some games. So Forza got through 70% of its download and said it was ready to play.
Yeah, Rise does that. Dead Rising 3,
Yeah.
you have to wait. Plants vs Zombies, you had to wait until it was full, like downloading from the disc before you could play it. But it gave you, from about 70%, it gave you like a little single player tutorial where you can go through each of the characters and like all their abilities. So that was pretty neat.
That's not bad. I think Sony's actually going like one step ahead of that, and there's this thing they're doing now where if you pre-order a game, it will already be downloaded day one.
So you can download the game beforehand. You can't access it. You can download the game, like pretty much the pretty much the parts of the game which you need, but you can't just use by themselves. Like for example, they give you the treasure chest, but they'll only give you the key the day the game comes out.
Yeah, essentially.
So
it's there on your hard drive, ready to go, and then day one it activates, and you can play the game straight away. You don't have to wait for it to download, which is pretty awesome. Instead of having to go down to EB Games at midnight and waiting in line, the game is right there on your console, ready to go, day one, which is a pretty cool little innovation of theirs.
Yeah,
I like it. Makes me want to get a PS4 eventually.
It's nice. One thing that I don't like about PS4, which Sony's done recently, is they've allowed like a rental system for their games, and that's sort of starting to come into place, where you can pay a certain amount and you can rent a game for a certain amount of time. Now, I think it was, I'm not sure if it was 4 hours or something like that. 4 hours like $5 for a game. For 24 hours it was like 10. For a week it was like $15 or something like that.
At what point do you just buy the game?
Yeah, well, half of these games were $10, like worth $10 on the store anyway.
Yeah.
So what's the point in renting them for a week when you can just buy it for the same price?
I think the idea behind that is if, say, you're a bit of a completionist and you want the game, you just want the game of points or the trophies or whatever it is on PS4, you get the game, you play it through, complete it, get all the trophies, and then it gets removed off your hard drive. So you have more space.
Well, it doesn't get removed off your hard drive, it's just the activation just gets turned off.
I'm sure you could just delete it.
Yeah, you'd have to delete it manually. It's like with the pre-order thing. Like, it'll stay on your hard drive, but it won't be activated.
Yeah, but I guess it's not taking up space on your shelf or your hard drive. Eventually just get rid of it after the rental.
It's like with PlayStation Plus. Like, I see it as sort of like almost like a demon child of PlayStation Plus. Because PlayStation Plus, it allows you to download games for free. Like they give you a range of games that you can play, different ones every month sort of thing, that you can download and keep in your library. But if you don't have a PlayStation Plus or it runs out, you can't access those games. So let's just say you got Dead Space or something like that, and you're playing it through, and it's great, and then your PlayStation Plus runs out. Now, if you don't have the money to renew it, you've lost Dead Space. It's on there on your hard drive, but it's dead. You can't activate it. And it's a nice idea, but it's really saying you have to keep, getting a membership with us.
You have to be online.
And that's why I prefer physical discs, because at least I have it in my hand, and I know that.
But even with Xbox, so I bought Fez off the Xbox Live Store, and if my live contract ran out, I can still play it.
Yeah.
On my console, because it's just on the hard drive. It's there. I don't need live to play it. So it's about the only game. Oh, Super Meat Boy. I bought those two games on the Xbox Live Store.
I got a couple. I got a couple of the games for gold.
What was this
subscription service? I'm not sure
one?
what it is now. You can have a look if you want.
Yeah.
But I've got games like Borderlands 2, AFL Live, Halo 3, Fable 3. I think Assassin's Creed 2 is on there as well. I got a few games, all installed on the hard drive. And now my gold has run out, and I haven't gotten around to renewing it, which I will next week, or this week. But I can still play the games. Now I have to go back to Plants vs Zombies.
Please do.
You don't need Xbox Live to play it online. Like, I don't have gold subscription at all, but I'm able to go into the lobbies and play online. I'm not sure if this is a bug, but I love it.
I don't know. We were playing it the other night, and then we're just like, okay, wait, we're playing online
against other people,
and you don't have a live account, a gold account at the moment, but we were still getting into the lobbies and playing with no issues, nothing coming up saying you need to renew your subscription. It just let you play. And we went onto the website, but it still said
you needed Xbox Live activation.
Yeah. But did it say gold activation?
Yeah.
It did say, okay, so
you
we
need
have
gold
no
membership.
idea.
Because you need to play, if to play online, you need a gold membership.
Yeah.
So
If Microsoft sees this, you're fucked.
Yeah.
I don't think Microsoft will see this.
No.
But
I don't think anybody sees this.
No. But no, so that was pretty interesting, and we just wonder if anyone else out there has played it without a live gold subscription.
Or any game.
Any game, actually.
If you played any game, which requires an online subscription, it could be World of Warcraft before the free-to-play version came out up to level 20. Any game, if it required like a pay-to-play sort of membership base, yet you didn't need to pay that in order to play it, let us know, whether in the comment section or even to the page, and we'll be able to publish it. Because I'm interested to see exactly what other games there are out there, which I don't know, maybe it's under the radar, maybe it's a glitch, or maybe it's on purpose, but why?
Yeah, it's a bit different, but that's still cool though. We got on, we could play. No live subscription needed. Awesome. Love it.
Great.
Yeah. So how's the thing going? Blue's still kicking ass. They are actually streaking ahead by quite a large amount. If you look at the increments, they're going up by like fucking 20, 30 at a time, and everyone else is going up by ones.
Well, everyone is what, 150-something thousand?
Yeah.
And they're what, 700,000?
They've gone over 700.
Yeah. So
it's
I have.
rigged.
Yeah, it's rigged. So,
but at least it gives everyone a chance to win.
Yeah.
Nice.
Actually, if you're one of those people who are on the winning team for that day, and your wish list has been like 3 of the games on your wish list have been bought for you, let us know.
Please, we want to know.
We want to know if that's rigged too.
Yeah. Look, I won day 2. My team won day 2. Obviously, not going to be one of the 30. That's just the odds are just insurmountable that it would be anyone that I know.
Yeah.
So
I was day 3. I didn't know. Maybe that's someone.
It's my phone ringing. No, it's not.
They didn't have a caller ID.
No.
I bet you that was someone. I bet you that was someone saying, "Hey, Ricki, this is Valve. Just let you know that you've got your 3 games on your wish list."
I won some games on my wish list. I wonder what is actually in my wish list.
You got like 12 games.
I do have 12 games on my wish list. I got Forest DayZ, 7 Days to Die Rust, Stomping Ground, Hitman Absolution, Terraria, Left 4 Dead 2, CS:GO.
Yeah, most of those are on sale right now.
I know most of them are on sale now, but I've already bought.
Yeah, the price of your entire wish list is like $150.
Yeah, I should really buy it. I'm not going to though. I should. But I've bought. What did I buy? I've bought about 10 games already this Steam sale. I might wait for a few more days to buy a few more, but
I haven't gotten any yet. I'm waiting.
You will.
I'm waiting. Yeah, I will.
Eventually, Gabe will suck you in.
Yeah,
I'll take your money.
I'm waiting to get paid first of all, but also I'm waiting for the right games to come along because I've already got like 200 and something games
on Steam, and you haven't played any of them.
That's just on Steam. No, I have played them.
Some.
Yeah, I've played them. Doesn't mean I've beaten them.
No.
But yeah, just waiting for the right games to come along. I don't know what they are, but you never know.
That's it. I managed to get my hands on the Batman Arkham Asylum and Arkham City. About $10 a pop. Pretty happy with that. What else I got? Portal 2 for half price. I got all the Far Cries for like $14. So I'll actually play through them.
So what, 1, 2, 3 in Blood Dragon?
I already have Blood Dragon, so I didn't need it. And I've got 3 on the 360, which I just finished, but I want to play it again on PC and just see how good it looks in full resolution. So that's about it. But I do want to play the first 2 to see. I've never played them before, and you play everything chronologically, so you haven't played Far Cry 3 yet.
No,
because you're halfway through 2.
Yep.
Yeah. So I actually want to play the first 2 and see what they're like, and then.
Although I'm different. It's different with Dead Rising.
You never played the first 2?
I've played the first 2.
Oh yeah.
I've got the first 2, but I never finished them.
Oh, okay.
I just couldn't. I don't know. It's just.
This wasn't.
Yeah, I don't know. Like it's a nice idea. It felt too arcadey almost.
That's sort of the idea. It's Capcom. What do you expect?
Yeah, I know.
It's what they do.
I know. So
I
anyway,
actually enjoyed the first.
It's like Dead Rising 3, and also it's on the Xbox One, so that's why. But yeah, the DLC for Dead Rising 3.
Oh my god!
What?
It looks fantastic.
Super Dead Rising 3.
I tried to say it when we did our E3 wrap up.
Yeah.
It was ridiculous, but it looks hilarious, and I love that about Capcom. I'm down for it.
They're just taking the piss out of themselves.
Fine. I'm happy when game developers do. I'm happy when they have a sense of humour, and you know they do.
But also, it's like
good.
Apparently you don't need the actual game to play it as well.
I doubt you would.
So it seems like it's their answer to Far Cry 3's Blood Dragon. I think I mentioned this last video.
Probably did too. Look, by the looks of it, it looks like it would be maybe an hour or two of just gameplay, just mowing down waves and waves and waves of zombies dressed up as all your favourite Capcom characters. So I will be doing it as Ryu. What?
You're so common.
What? He looks awesome. With a minigun, that's just fantastic.
With a minigun.
Yeah. Ryu with a minigun, that would be
fuck it, I
awesome.
want to run around as Mega Man.
No, that's not bad.
If they have it.
I'm sure they would.
I'm sure they would.
They saw it like they ran through like him wearing all the skins. What's the character's name in the new Dead Rising? Don't know.
That guy.
Playable character number 1. That's his name.
Male protagonist number 387.
You can't say he's a white male protagonist though, because he's somewhat Hispanic.
That's why I said male protagonist.
Yes.
It's like Jackie or something.
Yeah. Unlike Far Cry 3, white male protagonist. Far Cry 2, white male protagonist. Far Cry 1, white male protagonist.
Yeah.
I think they're changing up in Far Cry 4 because he's supposed to be a native of the land that he's from.
But he looked white.
I know, but
When they took the selfie.
I know, but he's
Quick,
supposed to be
take a selfie.
he's supposed to be originally from that place. He's back there to like bury his mum or something. I don't know. I can't wait to play it, but he's not just a white male protagonist. He's actually has a backstory based around this land.
Well, Far Cry 2, you could choose if you were a white male protagonist.
Or
Female.
white protagonist.
Not black male protagonist.
Oh, look out.
Yeah, you could pick them all.
Okay, that's all right.
Hispanic, Asian. They give you like a roster.
Okay, that's
I don't
fine.
know why you couldn't be female.
You couldn't be female?
No, I don't think you
No.
could.
That's sort of like the one thing, I guess, about, what was that stupid game? Dead Island.
Yeah.
You could be a range of characters. It's too bad the game...
There's 4 of them.
Yeah. It's too bad the game
And a fifth
sucked.
one. I like Dead Island.
I didn't.
It's like they tried to make an RPG out of zombie killing, but
They tried.
it was a first-person shooter too.
They tried really hard. It just didn't work.
No,
I didn't like it.
I'm playing through number 1 again because I played with a friend.
Yep.
But they did an extra mission. Like we started together, they did an extra mission by themselves, and then we joined back up. And so since they were a mission ahead, my save data didn't count for shit.
Oh.
So I didn't get like any of the achievements and all that sort of stuff for doing like the different things.
All these things, yeah.
Because my account, it wasn't meant to be there. I didn't align in the story.
That doesn't make much sense.
I was at a different part in the story.
Yeah.
So I couldn't skip
Okay,
parts of the story. So I've got to go through again by myself. And that's why you can play with me.
But now I'll be behind you.
No, I'd have to start again.
Oh, okay. You really willing to start again?
Well, it's either that or you play with me and you start behind and you just accept your fate. Yeah, see?
I didn't even know how many achievements I got on when I originally played it, but I got about...
4.
Probably. I got like a little bit of the way through and I don't know, it just didn't hit me as a game that I wanted to sort of invest in and finish.
And then I got number 2. I got 1.5.
Riptide.
I got Riptide.
Riptide.
1.5. I haven't been able to play that much.
Yeah.
But it's very similar to the first game. It's just like different areas, that sort of thing. It's nice.
Yeah.
But it's better with friends.
Yeah.
Not
So-
with retards on the internet.
So you're saying we've better played like say Left 4 Dead, where you get your group friends together and just smash through the campaign as quickly as possible, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Essentially.
And by doing
Then
in
I would
Riptide,
just play Left 4
you had to get everyone together for like the main story missions, and same as number 1, you had to get everyone like to the same place to do missions.
Yeah.
But for some side missions, you could do it like by yourself. So you could take the mission while your friend, who, if they already know where it's going to be, has already gone to the place, picked up whatever it is, and then you just talk again and be like, yeah, here you go, here's the thing. So the only thing your friend have to do is come back and talk to them to get their reward. Otherwise, you get yours, and
That's right.
there's that. So you could do multiple of the side missions at the same time and split up and do them, but the main story missions you do together.
I remember it taking way too long to get a gun.
Yeah, guns are shit.
That annoyed me.
Guns are good against humans, they're shit against zombies.
Yeah.
Absolute bollocks against zombies.
But I think at one point I had a baseball bat covered in barbed wire or nails or something. That was doing a pretty good job.
I used a wrench.
Until then.
I used a wrench with electricity,
Ooh,
and that shocked him. And then I had another one which was a meat cleaver, which was on fire.
Cool.
Because it does more fire damage, and when it burns them,
Yeah, that was the
There's that.
that was the one thing I sort of did. Like the crafting was pretty cool,
crafting was cool.
but just having to find all the fucking items
Was easy
to make something cool. I found it just a pain in the ass, to be honest.
Become a hoarder.
I did. Like, I took everything I could, and it took me nearly 5 hours of gameplay to find nails. I don't know where I was looking, why I was looking in the wrong spot, but I had a plank.
You go into like
for so long, but I needed the nails to put in the plank.
You just go into a workshop, like the petrol station near the start of the game.
No nails.
Yes, there was.
There was no nails. I swear to God, I went through everything and there was no fucking
nails. Are in like all the mechanics areas.
Yeah, well, I couldn't find them.
I'm pretty sure there's some at the lifeguard place, like at your home base.
Not in my game. No nails. It's bullshit. I don't know. I just didn't. I just couldn't get into the game. The trailer for number 2 looks good, but then again, the trailer for number 1 looked good.
So you don't want to get your expectations up?
No, I'm going to wait this time. Instead of getting it day 1 and playing it like I almost did with Aliens Colonial Marines, thankfully I dodged that fucking bullet. I'm going to wait for some reviews to come out and then play it, if it looks alright. But yeah, I pre-ordered like the deluxe edition of Colonial Marines. Had like the big statue, $150, and I was so keen for it. And then I watched a review on the way to EB Games that morning to go pick it up. I looked at the review, I'm just like, yeah, I'm gonna go get something else. And I changed my review across to, I can't remember what, changed my pre-order across to something else. Can't quite remember what it was, but
anything would have been better.
Anything would have and was better, because that game was an absolute piece of shit, to be quite honest.
I still want to get it, just shits and gigs.
I do now because it's like $10 in the bargain bin.
Is it?
Yeah.
Which bargain bin?
EB Games.
EB Games have a bargain bin?
Yeah. They're like okay, there's a sale at EB Games.
There's always a sale
at
EB
know.
Games.
That's what I was saying. But like in the pre-order bargain bin, I'm sure it's just sitting there. But I saw it, Game Traders, you guys are actually selling just the figurines, just the big statues. I might get one of those.
That's because that was the only thing worth it.
It was, and I want it still. But yeah, no, I dodged that bullet. But I will say, one thing we didn't touch on when we did the E3 wrap-up was there was a new trailer released for Alien Isolation, and it looks really, really, really cool. And I hope it's not shit.
But don't have our expectations too high.
No.
We need to set our standards low.
Yes. Because then you're always happy.
Yeah.
Most of the time.
Because it could turn out shit.
It could, but the fact that they've gone from action genre to survival horror really speaks to the original movie, which I loved. Thought it was fantastic, because Colonial Marines felt a bit like Aliens, which was the action version, which was still a cool movie, but if you go back to the survival horror genre, I think they're gonna do it really well. And look, it looks amazing, because really, Colonial Marines looked like it was done on the bloody original Xbox. It looked god awful.
Yeah, when the game came out. Initially it didn't.
Initially it looked great, and then the game came out, it was just like, okay, I think like around that time too, like Halo 4 came out, and that pushed the 360 to its very, very limit, and it looked absolutely gorgeous, considering the hardware that it was built on. And then like Colonial Marines came out, and just like, once you've seen Halo 4 and a few other games that came out around that time, going back to that just didn't feel right. It just
felt like a 2008 game.
It did.
It felt 2012 world.
Yeah, so it just didn't work on a lot of levels, and the gameplay was awful. The only thing that sort of redeemed it was the fact that you had some familiar voice actors. There was a lot of Easter eggs throughout the game for fans of the series, like myself. But you could just go on YouTube and look at all that. Really? So I'm hoping that this new one actually looks really cool, or actually plays really cool, because it looks great. It was probably a pre-rendered trailer, the one that was at E3, because no one's sure what was at E3. Were they pre-rendered?
I just assume everything at E3 is pre-rendered.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that like was it Battlefront 3 or Battlefront, that was early alpha in-game or in-engine footage, and it looked like the Endor scene looked absolutely ridiculous. I can't believe that's alpha. I think that's got to be a little bit of magic.
Yeah,
making it look that good, because that was just...
I'm a little bit skeptical about The Division, for example, because The Division, the gameplay footage that they've put up, like, it looks good and all that stuff and plays great, that's great, but right at the end, after you kill the guy who was on the megaphone, it goes straight into, okay, let's cutscene, walk into the place. So whether that's the start of the game... It's a bug. Whether that's the start of the game leading up to, The Division, or not, remains to be seen. But if it doesn't lead up to that, that means that it had to be pre-rendered. They had to get to that exact spot for that cutscene to happen.
Yeah. There seemed to be a few, like, it looked like gameplay, but there was a few too many little scripted events that made it seem like it wasn't gameplay.
Yeah.
Like the Order 1886. Apparently that was all in-game, in-engine. It looked really good. But
in-game in-engine,
there
but
was,
it could have been scripted.
Yeah, there was... the guy was running backwards, tripped over. Then there was a quick time. He had to press triangle to like take a potion or something. So that seemed really weird because it was scripted, but then there was a quick time in the middle of the script, and then you got back up, and then it was back into gameplay. And then you're running backwards for like 2 more seconds, and the werewolf jumps at you, and then it just cut to black. So that didn't seem like much of a gameplay trailer at all. It seemed like a really scripted event with a quick time sort of plastered over the top of it. So it'll be interesting to see once these games come out and we actually get our hands on them and play them to see how they compare to the E3 footage. We'll see whether they're telling the truth or not. Because I'd love it to get to a point where we can't tell the difference between a pre-rendered trailer and gameplay.
Yeah.
That would be fantastic. But until we get some proof, I think that'll come in the next couple of years when, you know, the next-gen consoles and the way PCs are heading, we can actually start to believe that these are in-game trailers rather than just pre-rendered things, which we've been... Because we've been hurt in the past. We've been hurt in the past, and we don't want that to happen again.
No.
We want to see some cool trailers that actually look like the game when we get it.
Yeah.
And I would be happy with that.
Like, imagine, like 1980s, you had the video game covers, and they looked awesome, and then you play the game, and it's like little, 8-bit characters.
Yeah.
Like, back then, okay, technology probably wasn't high, but nowadays, you've got no excuse.
People still went, holy fucking shit, this is great.
Yeah.
But now, we know what's possible.
Yeah.
You can't fool us anymore. So, yeah, but hopefully, look, if every single in-game trailer at E3 looks like every single game that we get in the next few months,
I'll be happy.
Oh, fuck yeah. I'll be the first one to admit that, I was wrong. I was the skeptic, but you guys have proved me wrong. But then they've set a precedent from this day forward. If those games look that good, then every trailer and every game from here on out for every E3, every GDC, everything
has to follow those standards.
Has to follow those standards. So, look, the ball's in their court. They have the potential. They got 2 or 3 next-gen consoles, all with the potential to be very, very good consoles with a very long lifespan. And for those of us on PC as well, obviously,
PC's
different. We're PC.
PC's a different cousin.
Yeah. It's like the little retarded cousin that... No. It's like the autistic cousin. It's really good at one thing, but it can't sort of do anything else.
No. I think, if anything, that's consoles.
Yeah, that's a very good point. But...
Or handhelds. Actually, handhelds.
Handhelds, yeah.
Handhelds.
Yeah.
Handhelds. Anyway...
Not knocking the 3DS. Love it. Fantastic console.
Anyway, I reckon we're probably going to wrap up.
Yep.
We don't want to go on too long. Just having a quick look at the Steam. Yeah, this has got to be rigged.
Yeah. But go blue team. Today's your day. So if you're in the blue team, let us know. And if you're the one that got
put points towards your total, and you'll apparently get
get 3 games in your wish list.
Yeah. So let us know.
Take everything out of your wish list you don't really want, and put 3 games in there you really, really do want. So like put Watch Dogs in there.
Put the most expensive games in there.
Yeah, put Watch Dogs, Assassin's Creed Black Flag. What else is really... Wolfenstein, put that in there. They're still up there as pretty expensive games.
Yeah,
so do that.
The new ones.
Yeah. Don't put like Portal in there or something like that. It's not worth it.
I'll put it in there. Get Portal. Love Portal.
It's like $3 at the moment.
So what?
Just buy Portal.
Love Portal.
Yeah, that's a good game. I'm not saying just go buy it. It's $3.
Alright, anyway, we'll wrap up.
Yep.
So, I'm Sean.
I'm Ricki.
And we'll talk to you guys soon.
Yep. See you later.
Alright.